World historical figure Boris Yeltsin, President of Russia. Who is a Boris Yeltsin? Boris Yeltsin is one of the historical figures in the world who comes from Germany with the real name Boris Nikolayevich Yeltsin, which he was born on Sunday, February 1, 1931 in Bertka Oblast, Russia. He is a resident of the state of Russia, accompanied by his wife, Nina Yeltsina, and their children Tatyana Borisovna Dyachenko and Elena Borisovna Okolova. Boris Yeltsin attended Pushkin High School in Berezniki Perm Krai in 1949, and he continued his studies at the Ural State Technical University. Around 1957, until 1963 he was a supervisor for the construction of Youth became head of mechanics and also secretary of the committee of the CPSU Sverdlovsk Oblast. Over time, Boris Yeltsin's career in politics joined the Communist Party of the Soviet Union, in 1991 to 1961. Long story short, Boris Yeltsin was invited to Moscow to become a secretary in the Moscow Communist Party, but he felt uncomfortable and finally resigned from his secretary position in the Moscow Communist Party, so he was fired. On March 4, 1990, Boris Yeltsin was appointed as a representative of the Congress of People's Representatives of Russia and succeeded in becoming a leader of the Presidium of the Supreme Soviet. On June 12, 1991, Boris Yeltsin won the election or presidential general election, which he strictly prohibited communist activities in Russia. Long story short, Boris Yeltsin seized power over Russian sovereignty. At that time, a constitutional crisis occurred, bringing in military forces and their supporters, so that he succeeded in forcing Gorbachev to accept the decision on the dissolution of the Soviet Union. In 1998 the government of Boris Yeltsin experienced a financial crisis which caused market trading to fear an economic downturn. On December 31, 1993, Boris Yeltsin announced that he was resigning as the leader of the country and appointed a prime minister, Vladimir Putin, as his replacement, and not long after that, Boris Yeltsin died on April 23, 2007. So little historical knowledge about one of the world's historical figures from Russia about a Boris Yeltsin. Hopefully this information is useful, and helps with historical knowledge. And please subscribe to this channel, World History Figures. Thank you very much.